Remember the bed sheets I told story used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with soul. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I told story used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with soul. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. LXL for live and excel. See, that's the acronym. I don't wanna be the one to tell them, but you gotta be adamant. Without the hedge funds, 401ks and retirement. My mama said that I had a talent for seeing what's happening. Ain't no quick fix that exists. I grabbed the Allen wrench, took tennis for I pop champagne to see who stayed the same. Wasn't done for me for that charge, so why you in my face? Life could leave them handicapped, just like a parking space. Songs like this can't be one take. They take me a couple of days. Should've put my trust all in Jesus. I put it all in the face. Fortune is so hard to digest. I mean, look at my face. Better than that bridge, cause when I walk, it would start to rain. I woke up the other day like it's another day, and I can't really be on that because I stand out. The ones who needed me, I look back and stuck my hand out. Pride gon' always get in the way, they don't want handouts. Never had a whole lot of friends, they never understand. Consequences do exist, then why you do it then? Y'all be acting like I started off with a sense. I never saw myself as better than the rest of the kids. Remember the bed sheets I told story used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with soul. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I told story used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with soul. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Your blessings are your own, can't give them to no man. Can't help everybody, I'm not bigger than the program. Music for the soul, and I should've made a slow jam. And I could really hit that note, came me like antidote. I know some people using that substance without control, numbing the physicals while enhancing the intangibles. A father who talked down on his kids, he ain't man enough. Results, he bought a brick at 13, thought he was manning up. Outside everybody, sneaking outside through the window. By the time I hit high school, I bought my first iPhone. The girls thought I was trouble, always on my head, but falling down's the name of the game. When you're growing up, hopefully my memory serves. I keep my day ones close to me like feet to the earth. If I don't need to jump, tell me how I calm my nerves. Well, that's what church does. Now I'm trying to hop in my word like it was double dutch. Steady spinning. They don't want to see you happy, they rather see with damage. Too many things in mind at once, it's hard to manage. Easy to look at someone else that they got an advantage, but there's no need to panic. Remember the bed sheets I told story used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with soul. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I told story used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with soul. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real.
Oh snap. Hey, look, I don't know if y'all tired of seeing me yet. But if y'all not, well, I'm glad. I'm gonna just put it like that. If for those of y'all who don't know though, it's your host for the LXL Unxverse show, LXL Rays. Come on. I know. How y'all doing today, man? Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a long day. I be coming out of class and I be getting straight to it. I'm sorry that the room messy. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that I ain't took care of the clothes. I'm sorry that y'all see clothes right there. Look here, it's one of them days. So I'm gonna try to distract y'all as much as possible with good content. So, you know what I'm saying? First off, in chat, y'all let me know real quick. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling in chat, man? What's the word, malicious? Always. It's always what's the word, bro? Bro, I want to know how y'all doing in chat, bro. But like, when I'm asking that, bro, I'm really asking, like, how are you? You know what I'm saying? Like how are you feeling? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's something that's on your mind? Did anything abnormal happen in your day? Are you feeling low? Are you feeling high? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to know and stuff like that in chat. So, you know what I'm saying? It was for me, it was a really long day. You know what I'm saying? We was in school, and I mean, like, I ain't move for 4 hours in class. Like, I did not move, bro. Man, it's a low day. if you want to share, if you want to expand on that, if you want to share, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead for sure, bro. I'll even break the ice, bro. I sat down for 4 hours today, bro, and learned about straight up mental health, like all day today, bro. So like, you know, you start at the surface level, you know what I'm saying? Some people just have a bad day and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? My bad for that. But yeah, you start at the surface level. Some people could just be having a bad day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a bad day is it's normal. I ain't gonna lie, it's way less normal if you don't just have bad days. You know what I'm saying? But we went real deep into it where we was talking about like, yeah, like unaliving yourself. We was talking about stories in class and, you know, everything like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like really by the end of it, bro, like I had to really realize like how deep it is, bro. So when you ask somebody, like try to be conscious of this. When you ask somebody like, how are you doing today? Or like, how are you feeling? And stuff like that, bro. Like something in you should prepare for like a real answer. And I think we should start giving like real answers and stuff like that. So when I'm asking y'all in chat, like, yo, how was your day today? Don't be afraid to give me like a real answer, bro. Like I'll really respond. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't see it. I read literally every single chat that come through and that's not going to change. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm telling y'all like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what's up. I'm being for real. Let me know what's up. That goes for you too. I mean, even if you got to put something in the comments, I'm gonna read the comments. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like ain't no stone finna be missed or nothing like that. If you don't want to be public, DM me privately, bro. Like I'll talk to you and stuff like that, bro. Because sometimes everybody just needs someone to talk to. With that being said, hold on, let me go ahead and move this because something good did happen today, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like something good really did happen today. You know what I'm saying? In between class, I did get a chance to go up on my phone and stuff like that. And when I was going on my phone, I looked at TikTok, bro, and I seen, I think the first, can I say it's the first person outside of like me and LXL members, bro? I seen the first person who like made a TikTok to like my stuff, bro. Nisha Shanae. Man, go ahead and step up to the plate. Go ahead and step up to the plate for a second, Nisha Shanae, because she made a TikTok and we go look at it because it got a song from my new EP. So hi, and hi.
I never been to your city, I'm already knowing I'm all in your top 5. She didn't want me back then, but now that I came up, girl, I promise it's alright. Y'all never knew I was lit before I had this shit, I see it, but don't lie. Please don't think I won't pull triggers, cause I throw my butt. Yeah. I never been to your city, I'm already knowing I'm all in your top 5. She didn't want me back.
What the caption say? Ladies, never stress over a man not prioritizing you. Because it's a man out there that'll roll over backwards and tip the world upside down about you. I truly do believe that. I believe that. That's dope. I truly do believe that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that goes definitely like women should think about that just because, I mean, I feel like when it come down to it, we act like it'll be men that would have that problem, bro. We act like it'll be men, but like realistically, it'll be like women, bro. And I see a lot of women go through that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh, boom. You know what I'm saying? You with the dude. He might not be the right dude for you, sis. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he kind of treats you like crap. You know what I'm saying? He kind of don't go out his way to do nothing, show you nothing and everything like that. And for people like that, yeah, I would definitely say like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Find you somebody that prioritizes you. Oh, snap. I should ask first. Malicious, are you okay with me popping your comment on the screen? That's not that sweet. I feel and lost an integral piece of the spawn, so I can't use that right until I get it. Oh, man. See, look, this is what I'm talking about when I say, like, if I ask y'all, like, how y'all doing today in chat, like, really let me know. For me today, I figured out my third exam was actually due last week, not this week. Then I went fishing. I lost an integral piece of my spool, and so I can't use the rod until I get a replacement. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I really am sorry to hear that. Because not only did you figure out something was, you know what I'm saying? Not only did you figure out that, you know, a kind of big assignment for school came up and everything like that, bro. Not only did you figure that out and you kind of missed it, but on top of that, you know what I'm saying? I could tell that fishing probably is one of them things that you probably use to like cope, you know what I'm saying? Or it's probably like a hobby to get your mind off of it and things like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody need their little coping mechanisms and stuff like that, bro. But like, you know, there's something went wrong in that aspect. So, you know, I get it, bro. It probably feels like the world's beating you down right now, or some part of that was like ironic or something like that, bro. But I just want you to know, you know, first off, you know what I'm saying? I want to let you know, bro. Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I understand that. And I understand exactly why that would make you upset. Second off, what do you do in these moments? You know what I'm saying? Where it feels like the world's beating you down and everything like that. What do you typically like revert to? You know what I'm saying? Do you typically revert to, you know what I'm saying, like another coping mechanism? Do you pray? Do you go to sleep? You know what I'm saying? Do you spend time with family, friends? Do you got to like laugh at yourself, bro? Like, what do you typically do, bro? I think it's always good to have something. And even if you don't have nothing, let's come up with something together. Or hopefully even for some of y'all, you know what I'm saying, tuning in on YouTube, tuning into the show. I'm hoping that could be like, you know what I'm saying, like a little something for y'all. Nisha, we just reacted to your TikTok. Did you miss it? But today just really make me think about a lot, especially where I am financially and goal wise. Okay, so what's your next step? Matter of fact, before I even ask you what your next step is, do you have a very detailed idea of where you want to be in life? What do I mean by that? The clearer that you can imagine where you want to be in life, like the more descriptive you can imagine it, typically, you know what I'm saying, the more likely you are to accomplish it. Especially because once you have a clear-cut end goal, which what I typically do is I work backwards from the end goal to where I am now. I work it backwards. I have to make steps backwards until I reach where I am now. And then, you know what I'm saying, you just dedicate yourself to getting 1% better every day, man. Just 1% better is all it takes. 1% better. 1% better, I promise you, bro, you're going to be where you at. Even if you get 1% better each day, that's 100% better in 100 days. That's not even a third of a year, bro. That's a little bit over a few months, man. So just try to think about that, bro. The way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're going to have those moments. Don't think of them as like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don't even think about them like, yeah, like everything's going wrong. The world hates me. Think about it more like, these are challenges, and every challenge is meant to help you grow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I never been to your city, I'm already knowing I'm all in your top 5. She didn't want me back then, but now that I came up, girl, I promise it's alright. Y'all never knew I was lit before I had this shit where I see it, but don't lie. Please don't think I won't pull triggers, cause I throw more bullets. Yeah, I never been to your city, I'm already knowing I'm all in your top 5. She didn't want me back then, but now that I came up, girl, I promise it's alright. Y'all never knew I was lit before I had this shit where I see it, but don't lie. Please don't think I won't pull triggers, cause I throw more bullets.
Hey, y'all gotta go like that up, man. I'm trying to think. Yep, there you go, right there. You know what I'm saying? Nishane. Nishiane. Nishiaanae. Go like that up, man. Go like that up, bro. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We back up in this thing, man. We back up in this thing, man. So yeah, man, living around financially right now. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. For anybody who got goals, man, try to work your goals backwards. Try to create your plan backwards. Live from the end to the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Live from the end to the beginning. That's the best like advice that I think I learned over the years, bro, is that you gotta not manifest it, bro, but you gotta be able to at least see it clearly. You know what I'm saying? That goes for anything. There's a lot of innovative people with a lot of very creative minds, and they just seen things that other people didn't. We live in, you know what we live in? We live literally in the dream world. Y'all do realize that, right? Y'all do realize that we are living based off of people's dreams. Y'all realize that we go out every day and we purchase people's dreams. Before this was invented, bro. Before this was invented right here, bro. Somebody had to think about this. Somebody had to dream about this. And then they just created it. They figured out a way to create it. Same thing with a microphone. Same thing with headphones, bro. Same thing with literally anything that you could think of, bro. The computer that I'm streaming off of. Somebody had to think about a computer. Somebody had to think about a virtual world where you can connect with other people. Somebody had to think about YouTube. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like everything that we use was just somebody else's dream. A phone. Years ago, bro, if Steve Jobs told somebody, I want to make a phone, bro, that can literally do anything that you need, bro, you connect to the world through your phone. Your phone literally is your superpower. Because if y'all think about it, bro, we got superpowers compared to people from like the 20th century, bro. We got superpowers. If you walking in the dark, bro, if you walking in the dark, you literally have light at your fingertips. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. What? You don't know how to cook? You have the information to be able to cook right at your fingertips. Dang, I need help. I can call somebody and get help. All these things is dang near superpowers that we seen growing up in you know what I'm saying, like movies, TV shows, and everything. Just something that people said, dang, I wish we could do this. Now we all got superpowers, bro. We all walk around here. We're superhuman compared to previous generations, bro. Especially if you know how to use this stuff. Man. You definitely should see a teacher will let you take. Yeah, look, if you could turn it in late, bro. Yeah, that would definitely be a good, you know what I'm saying? That'd definitely be like a good alternative. Let's see what she says. Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Chemistry teachers, they be on it, bro. But keep hope alive, bro. The first step, bro, is to not lose hope in what you're doing. That's the first step. Hey, I appreciate everybody who is in chat, though. I appreciate everybody who's in chat. Y'all got up in here quick, bro. I was trying to wait on as many people as I could before I start getting into like the topics and stuff like that. Because yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna be chatting today. We're gonna be talking about it today. We're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff. So with that being said, oh, and tell me how y'all like the thumbnail too. Tell me how y'all like the thumbnail. Like me actually putting myself in the thumbnails and things like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If y'all like it, if it makes it more personable, I'll start doing it more often. You know, I only do stuff for my audience, the people who actually watch me. I'm not doing that for nobody else. So, man, yeah. Man, you wish you had a crib right now, but above all else, you want to be in a position where I'm making money off doing what you love. Yes, sir, bro. That'll make you way more rich, bro, than any. That's gonna make you more rich, bro, than any dollar amount, bro. You realize that, right, bro? Anybody who aim for a dollar amount, I promise you're gonna hit that dollar amount at some point in your life. And then when you do hit it, you're gonna look at it and be like, dang, that was it. Because people gotta stop making their goals like a dollar amount. They got to stop making their goals money, bro. It's not the money that you want, bro. Nobody ever grew up and said, I want a bunch of pieces of green paper. You grew up and you had your dreams and you said, you know what? You probably at some point said, I want to make a bunch of money. It's not the money that you want. It's what you could do with it. It's how the money make you feel. It make you feel free. It make you feel like you could do anything, bro. It gives you financial freedom. It gives you all that other stuff, bro. So like to have dreams that are not rooted in, I want to make $1 million, bro, are going to take you way farther, bro. Plus, the Holy Spirit can decipher what any of your goals and dreams really mean. Anybody who say something like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I want to get girls. You don't want to get girls, bro. You just want to feel what true love feel like or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who say, I want to make a bunch of money. You don't want to make a bunch of money. You just want to feel free, not obligated to stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want to feel, yeah, bro, like you got that freedom to move around, bro. You don't want to be held down by something like a budget. You know what I'm saying? Like, so really try to think through like what y'all goals is for real, bro. All right, that's 20 minutes of yapping, bro. Hey, bro, now yap for 20 minutes. Let's read some of the rest of these comments, bro. We're going to get into what the heck is going on, bro, out here. Because this is crazy, bro. Yeah, after redoing it, the song started getting catchy. Yeah, I appreciate that. For real. It's time to register for classes. I don't know if I still want to continue in my major right now. So right now, I don't know for real. Then sit still for a second. Sit still for a second, bro. Pray on it. You want to do my thumbnails? You could do my thumbnails if you want to. You could do them if you want to. I'm trying to do like that little like, you know what I'm saying, thing where it's like, yeah, I put myself in the thumbnails, but also like, I got to make it like really live based and stuff like that. So people really want to like, you know, like get up in here and stuff like that. I'm trying to make it as professional as possible. So I'm trying to study what other YouTubers are doing, I guess now. And I'm not really that big of an internet person either. So it's hard. But we get into it. We get into it. Now, let me see what I've got for y'all today. Hey, did y'all hear about NLE Choppa beefing with Jonathan Majors? Did y'all hear about that, bro? I'm gonna try to make this bigger for y'all. Yeah, this is probably good, bro. All right, for those of y'all who don't know, I'm not gonna get into it too deep. Because I'm pretty sure. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think that we're gonna be debating about this a little bit, bro. I want a little bit of back and forth about this tomorrow and everything like that. But to be honest with you, like I know that at least like one of the guys, maybe two of them, ain't too excited to really get into this debate. But I think it's a good debate because these two went at it, and these two went at it over the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Mimi, what up, Mimi? But these two went at it over the Bible. When I say these two, I'm talking about NLE Choppa and Jonathan Majors. It was a real deep situation, actually, bro, because it had layers to it. So, boom, Kirk Franklin. If y'all see right here, this is Kirk Franklin's show. You know what I'm saying? A man of God. So, Kirk Franklin brought a bunch of people together. He brought together NLE Choppa. He brought together Ray J, Jonathan Majors, Kev on Stage, who's a comedian. He brought together just a lot of people, a lot of these industry names that you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be familiar to you. You're gonna see some familiar faces in here. And then included NLE Choppa, who would be the youngest person sitting at the table. And a lot of people felt like, you know, with this new, you know, kind of identity that NLE Choppa has going on and stuff like that, man, they felt like, you know, he should have been sitting there listening more than talking, but he thinks that he's smarter than everybody. And I'm not gonna lie, a 23-year-old black man coming on there, you know, talking as if he's in a position to educate, it offended a lot of people, and a lot of people had stuff to say. He went on there, he was very opinionated and everything like that, man. And, you know, I guess he had some hot takes and everything that sparked a little bit of judgment or something like that throughout the room. I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into it. We're going to see, like, you know, kind of like what happened and stuff like that. This was a whole interview type show. So let's just get into it. I want to see who broke it down. Let me see.
I want to take a moment to talk about this clip going viral right now on social media. This clip comes from a podcast called Den of Kings, hosted by Kirk Franklin.
What we're dealing with a lot at this table is because we have had people make us feel bad.
You know why though? It's a thing where you have us here as people, you have God, and then this is what happened. We gotta go through all these different things to get primarily the source. You know what I have a problem with? One of the things I have a problem with, and it may be controversial. A lot of people may say this, I may say that. I don't like, let me say it in a manner to where it's extremely intelligent. Let me think on it. In Christianity, it's a thing where people praise the Son more than they praise the Father. And that's what I don't like.
Okay.
Because if we are man made in a likeness, Jesus is our brother. You get what I'm saying? Why would I drop down and praise my brother instead of praising my father? And that goes back to honoring your parents.
I just gotta say something. What? Have you read the Bible?
I read the Bible. I listen to the Bible. I receive from source straight.
I would say read it again.
Sir.
Let me ask you a question, okay? How has it been for you coming from the space where you had to go through this? You were raised in church. You've seen different things that have not been always good.
Now, a lot of people love this moment where Jonathan Majors says, "Have you read the Bible? Read it again." And as much as that makes for like a fun clip, it doesn't help this young man. What bothers me is that someone like Kirk Franklin, who so many claim is a great Christian figure, doesn't take a moment to explain this basic Christian principle to him. Rather, he just moves on to the next thing. And so you have this man present that is demonstrating an urge to be spiritual, but yet rejects biblical truths. and you are a prominent gospel artist and you don't take a moment to share the gospel? And I went through the transcript. Not once in the entire episode is the gospel shared. You could have easily answered him right there on the spot. When he first started talking about how everybody makes it like you have to go through this and go through that to get to God, well, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me.
Exactly.
So the only way to God is through the Son. And in his next breath, he begins talking about how you shouldn't honor the Son. Why would I honor him when he's my brother? But from the mouth of the Lord Jesus Christ in John chapter 5, he says what? The Father judges no one, but has given all judgment to the Son, that all may honor the Son just as they honor the Father. Whoever does not honor the Son does not honor the Father who sent him. So the answer is simple. You must honor the Son the way you honor the Father, because they are one. The Father is in the Son, and the Son is in the Father. Now, he might not have accepted that answer, but just telling him read the Bible again, I don't believe that solves anything. He answered, I do read the Bible. Now, I'm not sitting here saying Jonathan Majors should have been able to break that down for him because I don't know his biblical understanding. My main focus is on why does Kirk Franklin not answer that question for him? This is why it is so important for you to understand why you believe what you say you believe, so that you can answer these questions. There are people out there that have genuine questions, and I see it all the time where people say, well, go pick up your Bible. Let's talk about the story of Philip and the Ethiopian eunuch.
Well, to be honest with y'all too, and I just want to interject really quick because I also think it's something important. The Bible also talks about how to be prepared for the day where you have to defend your faith, meaning that there is a specific way in which you tell people, I am a Christian and here's why. There's a certain type of demeanor that you have to have. There's a certain type of clarity that you must have to obtain. And there's there's a certain type of way that you need to say it to where it doesn't come off confrontational. It comes off with love, as Jesus would want you to say it. And you need to be able to know your Bible enough to be able to say exactly, why am I a Christian? Why do I believe in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior and stuff like that? And I just feel like that's a big thing that I need to say and I need to put out there before he keep going.
Ethiopian came to Jerusalem to worship and was returning, seated in his chariot, and he was reading the prophet Isaiah. And the Spirit said to Philip, go over and join this chariot. So Philip ran to him and heard him reading Isaiah the prophet and asked, do you understand what you are reading? And he said, how can I unless someone guides me? And he invited Philip to come up and sit with him. After reading the passage, the eunuch said to Philip, about whom, I ask you, does the prophet say this? About himself or about someone else? Then Philip opened his mouth, and beginning with this scripture, he told him the good news about Jesus. Did Philip tell the Ethiopian, just read it again? No, he used the scriptures and proclaimed the good news of Jesus Christ. So as much as that clip might go viral because it was a mic drop moment, read it again, it's a poor example of evangelism. I truly pray that after this episode, somebody was able to talk to him and explain to him what we believe, what the scriptures proclaim. And let this be an example for you on why you should be in the scriptures studying. I'm not saying you have to be able to answer every single question presented to you, but when it comes to the core fundamentals of the gospel, you should be able to give an answer. God bless and go in peace.
God bless you, my brother. God bless you. God bless you. And that's not even the only thing. I guess that's the most viral thing, man. But it was a lot of stuff that happened, man. In there. There was a lot of stuff that happened up in there, man.
Well, that does just answer the question.
Break it down.
Do you feel like your experience in the world, that you can give Jonathan some advice?
If he's willing to receive.
That's way out. I need to smoke a cigarette.
Technically, anybody can give anyone some advice. Okay,
Sure.
A 9-year-old can give me advice. We're talking about being in a room with older men with experience, and they're discussing certain things that come with age. And NLE Choppa is inserting himself. Kev on stage was chiming in and trying to give NLE Choppa.
I'm not gonna lie. I wanna read the chat right here for a second. I don't have a photographic memory, so I read what I can know clearly for myself. You know what? To be honest with you, I thought that I wanted to be one of them people too, or I kind of beat myself up getting back into the Bible too because of the fact that I can't recall scripture off the top of my head either. I really can't. A lot of the language, you know what I'm saying? I don't even read the King James version, bro. I have to read it in a way that understands it first. And I think I prioritize more so implementing what I read. I'm way better at implementing it than being able to go back and recite it. And that's just with anything. Like, I'm terrible at history. I'm not going to lie to you. But, like, I could tell you what happened. I just can't tell you exact dates and people's exact names. But I can tell you exactly what happened. I'm more of like a put it in the play type person. So.
Choppa some advice. Like, Kev on stage
Don't feel bad.
was pretty much bringing up the Labubu. Man, NLE Choppa was rushing this man. You could see as this man was trying to talk, actively NLE Choppa was trying to butt in.
Line for 2 hours for a Lil Boo Boo, and me and my wife and sister, and that's a difference. So Lil Boo Boo's for her, it's the biggest thing in the world, and it's really just a stuffed animal.
Yes, sir.
So to her, this is the first time she's seen it. It's on TV, it's on the news. At 42, I realized Lil Boo Boo ain't nothing but Pokemon cards,
Yes, sir.
Beanie Babies, Tickle Me Elmo, Pet Rocks, Game Boys, whatever.
What's the point?
I'm gonna get to the point.
Right.
I'm gonna get to the point.
Right. He ain't got no patience. NLE. Slow down, brother. Slow down. That's the biggest thing, man. I asked my dad before. It's
no
like,
cap,
Dad,
malicious.
if you
You
could
right,
just
bro.
give me one
We
piece
supposed to
of
all
advice.
helping each
I ask
other
my father
sharpen our
this
swords.
from time to time, every few years. If you could give me one piece of advice, what would it be? And he's given me different answers over the years, but the most recent answer was slow down. He was like, slow down. You don't need to go so quickly. Everything doesn't need to happen so fast all at once. Just slow down. Amazing advice.
The point is,
He was moving as if Kev on stage had nothing valuable to say, and he had all the knowledge. You feel me? But he's only 22 years old. That's essentially what Ray J was trying to say. It wasn't technically about, do you believe you could give advice? Because anybody can give advice. It's NLE Choppa unwillingness to really listen. He was speaking as the authority. I remember one specific instance where NLE and Jonathan Major kind of had a viral moment. Jonathan did come across as a tad bit snarky, but they was talking about the Bible.
Okay.
What we're dealing with a lot at this table is because we have had people make us feel bad.
You know why though? It's a thing where
You cutting off all the elders, cutting off all the grown men.
have us here.
Not that he's not a grown man at 23, you're a grown man, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta let the elders speak.
As people. You
Y'all
have
see
God.
both sides of it?
And then
What
this is
side
how
do y'all fall on?
this is what happened. We got to go through all these different things to get primarily the source.
Well, that does just answer the
Break
question.
it down.
I don't feel like
Hey, you're right, malicious. You're right. The video loop. But you're right though. There's not a such thing as a man or woman of God who is selfish. That is literally the opposite of what you're supposed to be. Hey, I'm so scared to listen to. I'm so scared to listen to the Breakfast Club, bro. But like, I'm finna do it, bro. Man, they better not pep me up neither.
What would you say to like the younger generations, right? Like, you know, recently I saw the NLE Choppa.
I know this dude. Hold on. I know this pastor. I watched him one time. I know this pastor. He like a new age. He a new age pastor. Hey, if y'all don't know Michael Todd, bro, go check him out, bro. He like one of them new age pastors, bro. He actually good. He get on stage and everything. It's interesting. He high energy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He say stuff in a way that like the new school people like get it, bro. Go check Michael Todd out, bro. He cool.
Sat down with all these men.
Nisha know him too.
On his show, right? And he's read the Bible according to him. That's what he said. And he was saying like, if Jesus was the Son of God, right, and God is our Father, and Jesus is our Father, like that's confusing a little bit to him. I understood what he was saying, you know, but the only response that somebody gave him was to read the Bible again. But it's like, yo, in that moment, I felt like that was perfect to teach.
Yeah, shout out to NLE Choppa for reading the Bible. You can come hang with me any day because what he needs is community.
Right.
He needs somebody to wrestle with those things with him, not in front of a camera. Like,
if y'all need community, come to the dialogue, because it's a really good place where you can literally do exactly what he's about to talk about right here. I can already see where this is going.
let me be very clear, because as soon as a camera comes on, everybody feels like they gotta kind of show that they
For
know.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I think even probably in that interview, I haven't seen the whole thing of what you're talking about, but whoever was in there probably didn't say what they believe because the camera's on and maybe they're still wrestling with it too. I want everybody to embrace the process of becoming. This notion that you can be 42 years old and know everything.
That's ridiculous.
Is the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah.
The fact that you can be 23 or 24, however NLE Choppa is, or be 70. This life is a continued journey of humility, teaching, and learning. And I pray that NLE has an experience with God that would be undeniable.
You know, it's so interesting. Even when I heard NLE Choppa say that, I've always innately felt that way, right? If God is my father, then Jesus would be my brother. And you look at scriptures like Romans 8:29 that says,
thought that
"Those
too.
God foreknew, he also predestined to be
predestined.
conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brothers and sisters." And then you, I think it was John 20:17. Yes, Jesus tells Mary Magdalene to go to my brothers and say to them, "I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." So I've always said, if I'm one of God's children, then Jesus must have been my brother.
Yeah.
That's how I've always felt.
Yeah. And so that's where you have to go deeper. And I'm grateful to have this conversation with you. You got my cell phone number, I got yours. Like, let's talk. Because it's a theological understanding of the Trinity, of God being all three in one. And most people don't understand that. They don't understand.
That's where I get confused.
That's where you get confused. But the Trinity is how God is all God, but he becomes man to be able to be the sacrifice for all of us so that we can be able to get back to the Father.
Oh,
see,
that's tough.
That
That's tough.
is confusing. But that's why you have to teach, and you have to also be open to learning as well. And
That makes sense, though. That makes sense. The Holy Trinity. The Holy Trinity. You got God, the Father in heaven. Then you have God, the flesh, the human version of God. You have Jesus, the human version of God. And then you have the Holy Spirit, the piece of God that he put within all of us in order to connect us to him. The Holy and see what happens. See, all you got to do is just have the dialogue with people. All you got to do is just take that time to break it down to somebody. Stop reducing everybody to, oh, he's stuck in their ways. All you got to do is break things down like that, bro. I never understood that till now.
and I feel like Choppa was, you know, NLE Choppa is. It's just that nobody was there to really give him that. Because he's like, yo,
I think Jonathan told him to just read the scripture.
But even read the Bible again.
But reading don't mean you comprehend.
That's true.
I need somebody to give me some understanding.
So that's what I'm saying. The understanding of it. Number one, if I was to come here and explain to you a geometry problem, we would not get it in this session. And people are asking complex questions without basic concepts. So it's very difficult for, in a soundbite, for somebody to give. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so that's where I would just say that if those people are really on, and if anybody is really on a truth, be willing to go on the journey for longer than 3 minutes.
For sure. Because either Jesus is our brother or God is our grandfather. And I know God don't want to be called granddad.
And so all I'm saying is let's go on the journey together for understanding, because those who seek wisdom, those who seek it will actually find it.
What would you say to like the younger generations, right? Like, you know, recently I saw.
Bro. Daily reminder in the chat too. You know what I'm saying? That I got love for each and every single person who is watching this video, man. I got love for each and every single person. If I don't remind y'all, bro, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I thank y'all and I appreciate y'all. But most importantly, I love y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? People be like, why you just tell people that you love them and everything like that, man? How can you have love for people that most of them you ain't never met? Hey, people can hate on me and they ain't never met me before. There's people who hate on me and they never met me. So when you take that in perspective, bro, hey, why can't you love somebody who you don't know? People hate on people they don't know all the time.
In Christianity, it's a thing where people praise the Son more than they praise the Father. And that's what I don't like. Okay. Because If we
The
are
Bible does
man
call
made in
Jesus
a
our brother,
likeness,
though, at some points, though.
Jesus is our brother. You get what I'm saying? Why would I drop down?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that dude about to say something that's wrong, and I already know it, bro. So I'm trying to.
People praise the Son more than they praise the Father.
Man, I'm trying to see some other things. There's things that I'm specifically looking for, y'all. So I ain't trying to.
Smiling cause you know I know you know you better say.
All right, so look it. This is one of the things right here too. NLE Choppa opened up. He did say something. I guess he took a moment. There was a point way back when, right? NLE Choppa, I guess he complimented Megan Good. Like, I don't know if he hopped on a live or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of young men, you know what I'm saying? He had a crush on Megan Good and everything. He got the facilities and the resources to actually be able to do something, to act on it. And I guess she kind of hit him with like a, maybe she hopped off the live or something like that. I don't really know the exact situation. Point is, he told Megan Good she looked good, tried to pretty much shoot her shot. As y'all know, Megan Good is Jonathan Major's wife. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to find this interview. Matter of fact, I'm about to find it right now. And TMZ interview. Yup. TMZ interview. Because I want to make sure that y'all, I want to make sure that y'all really know like what's going on and stuff like that. And something like that. You know what I'm saying?
We have to have a debate because if we don't debate it, then there's no point to be here.
My thing is,
I know for a fact there was. There you go.
You recently kind of did a sit down with Kirk Franklin and Jonathan Majors was there.
Yeah.
And you guys were discussing Jesus, and you made a comment about, people can read about it, but you made a comment, Majors clapped back basically like, yo, maybe you need to read your Bible more. Because he didn't like the way that you interpreted it, I suppose, about Jesus being someone like, he was saying like, you were saying you don't pray to your brother. What were you trying to say?
I was saying you should appreciate your brother and honor your brother, but Jesus and God should not be on the same plane. It's a thing that people say, well, God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit is are one.
All one.
That's true. That can be one, but that doesn't mean that they're on the same plane. So that's why you have a father. That's why you have a son. That's why you have children. So we're children of the Most High God. So we would never be on the same plane as God. I think the way I probably pronounced it probably created a little bit of misconfusion, but I mean, any person that really breaks down scriptures and breaks down God will understand that God sits here. There's nobody that sits on that throne with him or share the same vicinity.
Do you feel like there's an issue with Majors now, or are you good with Majors?
I feel like it's not an issue with Majors. I never had one. I do feel like it was tension going into the interview on his behalf because I've publicly said things, complimented Megan Good about how he looks and stuff.
Oh, that's what it was about.
So like during the interview, it was like certain moments to where like I just felt like he kept trying to use the Megan thing to like, you know how people, as kids, people wave stuff in your face like, hey, I got this, you ain't got that. Yeah. But it wasn't even that, bro. It was like, you know, I respect whatever, you know, union y'all have. But it was like he kept, during the interview, it was moments where it just felt forced and it felt unnatural with how he was bringing her into the equation. And even like he brought her into the equation and said, you know, no disrespect to the young brother as he looked off and like waved me off twice. Right. And then he looked up at the guy in front of him and made eye contact with him and said, and you know, no, to you as well, Kev, but you did not look at me. You made no eye contact. You brushed me off and then proceeded to disrespect me. You feel me? So it was like, I just knew what was really going on behind the scenes. I knew that that was something that he was pressed about.
When you're on a platform like Kirk Franklin, you kind of go into it thinking like, hey, we're about to talk about you know, spirituality and like keep it positive.
Yeah, bro, that's the thing too. As I'm going into this meeting, I'm sitting down at this table. It's just I felt certain things were just like wasn't a reflection what I feel like Kirk stand for, and I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, no disrespect to Kirk, I know he's just trying to do his thing, and I know he's, you know, he was trying to mediate everything, but I do feel like, you know, even the lineup was just kind of like You know, it was just kind of weird to me.
What's your message to people that, you know, look to you to hear a good word?
I mean, the main message that I was trying to, you know, even leave at that table was just seek God. Seek Him as much as you can, and seeking Him does not always have to start in the church. It doesn't have to start with a Bible. Seeking Him is just looking for Him and acknowledging His doings within your life. If you're waking up and you're breathing, know that the greatest gift is life. So that's already a chance to make right whatever you need to make right in your life, with Him, with others, whatever.
Amen. Amen. And I do believe that. I believe that he's right in that aspect.
And Christianity.
I'm not gonna watch that same clip again, bro. But yeah, I do believe that he's right in that aspect. Man. Like, I think that it don't have to start in the church. You know what I'm saying? It really don't. It don't have to start in the church. It don't have to start, you know what I'm saying? No, it just starts with a desire just to be able to seek God and stuff like that. And every day that you wake up is another chance to be able to do just that, to be able to seek God. Now, with that being said, I'm going to take this off the screen for a second, because with that being said, that happened about 2-3 weeks ago. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's what he went through 2 or 3 weeks ago, which kind of showed like, hey, spiritual change, spiritual growth. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this young brother's in a good direction. He going in a good direction. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he don't know everything. He's 23 years old, bro. He don't know everything, bro. That would be like me knowing everything. You know what I'm saying? You just don't. You know that it take a lifetime to know this fraction of what's really going on in this universe. Like literally like this itty bit to like, I don't know, like to literally the whole planet. You will never know what's going on for real, bro. But like he's learning, and the fact that he's trying to learn, bro, that's the biggest thing right there. So he's engaging in these talks and everything like that, which is really the dopest part. But then a week later, this man in some beef. This same dude in NLE Choppa is in some beef. Now, I don't know if y'all know, bro, but like, you know what I'm saying? He done changed up his identity. Now, mind you, he came out as a trap rapper, right? Y'all got to realize he came out as a trap rapper. When he first started rapping, he had Shotta flows and everything. Them was his biggest song and everything. And since then, he done said that he was going to stop talking about, you know, violence and stuff like that. He was going to start talking about education, try to uplift the youth. At some points, his identity to be other things too, bro. And like now he kind of on like, you know, he on a spiritual path and stuff. He done cut his hair bald and everything. And I guess one of the artists that he decided to target is no other than the YN enthusiast, NBA Youngboy. I ain't gonna lie, NBA Youngboy, he just bring out that temperament. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of just young black men, you know what I'm saying? Like even when I'm over here thinking about it now, bro, I'm like, hey, dang near every kid of this generation done bumped NBA Youngboy at least once. I can't lie, bro. Yeah, NBA Youngboy tough. NBA Youngboy is tough, bro. But NLE threw some shots at him, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all just gotta see this. Y'all know NBA Youngboy, right? Y'all know him, trap rapper, like, to the man, come on now. NLE Choppa put him, like, he ain't put him in a music video, but he made a song, and it was kind of like a diss track. And even in there, he depicted, like, he had, like, a phony NBA Youngboy, bro. Like, on his knees smoking a cigarette, bro, like, in the video while he was standing over him talking to him like he was his damn daddy. So we got to see this.
Just 24 hours after NLE Choppa came for him, NBA Youngboy flipped the script and turned the internet on its head. Choppa had dropped KO, a full-blown diss with a fake YB actor in the video, thinking it would shake the game. But YB, he didn't even blink. Instead, he made 3 moves that had fans clowning Choppa all over again. First, YB hit the stage performing I Hate Youngboy, a song that originally aimed at Dirk, but this time, he twisted the energy straight toward Choppa. Mid-performance, he said, "If you don't want to end up like Von, keep quiet." The crowd went crazy. Second, YB reminded everyone that while Choppa out here shaving his head, acting like Pac, and switching flows every 6 months, he's still the same YB. No gimmicks, no rebrand, just raw. Third, the coldest flex. He didn't respond with a diss, he responded with numbers. While Choppa's busy chasing beef, beef? YB's Massa tour already pulled in over $45 million, almost 9 times Choppa's whole worth. No post, no tweet, just money talk. Now the net's split. Some saying YB played it smart, others saying Choppa woke a monster.
Hey, that shit crazy, bro.
Nigga, you poison the youth, nothing positive you do. You the reason niggas beating bitches, thinking that it's cute. You send niggas to do what you wouldn't even do. Role model, you would never fit to shoot. Just a nigga with emotion, a breast-fed bitch. Your aura give me the ick. Niggas like you make me sick. Money, power, guns in the few. Drugged out, crash outs. Make you think you don't want who can lash out. Fuck the benefit of doubt.
Just wait. Your favorite rapper? That boy gonna be able to talk whatever the fuck he talking about, cause you know I'm that thing, bitch. I'm gonna leave it at
that. Hey, I ain't gonna. Yeah, he not concerned about this at all.
Did you know the real reason why NLE Choppa dissed NBA Youngboy in his new music video? Now you might think NLE just threw shots out of nowhere, maybe for attention or clout, but that's not what really happened. This wasn't random. This diss has been building up for years, and it all started back in 2019 when NLE was on live and his friends dissed NBA Youngboy on live. NLE Choppa tried to defuse the situation, but the damage was done. And as the years went on, Youngboy would send subliminal disses to him on his songs and would further add fire to their beef. What makes this feud even more surprising is that NLE Choppa used to be one of Youngboy's biggest fans. He remixed Youngboy's songs, shouted him out in interviews, and even dropped a track called Free Youngboy. But everything changed when Youngboy publicly said he didn't mess with NLE. That moment hit hard, and Choppa took it personally. Ever since then, he's been throwing subtle and not so subtle shots, using every opportunity to prove he's not living in Youngboy's shadow. If y'all like these stories, make sure to follow the page and let us know whose side you picking in this beef.
Hey, did any of y'all hear this song actually? I ain't gonna lie, I heard the diss. I thought it was trash. I thought the diss was actually trash. It was corny. Like, he sat there the whole time. In the video pretending to be other people. Like, at one point, he was dressed up like Michael Jackson. He wasn't dancing like Mike. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nobody finna dance like Mike in this world, ever. Maybe a couple people. He wasn't dancing like Mike, but like, he was dressing up like Michael Jackson, dressed up like Tupac. At one point, he dressed up like Muhammad Ali, bro. Like, y'all seen it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't think that the video was that cold. I thought the video was a waste of money and stuff like that. He was just cosplaying as a bunch of different goats. But like, I also didn't think the song was that good. I mean, the message probably was better than the actual song came out. But like, yeah, I wasn't feeling the song. Man. Yeah, the beef do seem real one-sided, bro. The thing that had me though was that NBA Youngboy's mama said something. Like, let's see this. He don't want no more. It's just like Muhammad Ali, bro. Look, he dressing up like Muhammad Ali, bro.
And turned the internet on its head. Choppa had dropped KO, a full-blown diss with a fake YB actor in the video, thinking it would shake the game. But
no care. Oh, see, it wasn't meant to be then, bro. I'm over here just clicking through stuff now.
But we are gonna give credit where credit is due, and NLE deserves his mother and credit. So do y'all think Youngboy is gonna respond?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
That would be so like this ain't that
he's a crash out.
Hold on.
Do y'all think?
Let me go back.
Now
to the beginning.
this go around with the diss and the video. Where credit is due, and NLE deserves his mother and credit.
Does he?
So do y'all think Youngboy is gonna respond?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. That would be so
Look at
interesting
this.
because he's a crash out.
Do y'all think now this go around with the diss and the video? Do y'all think if I was Youngboy, I'm responding?
Was there a video before?
I'm getting the leader of the YNs. I'm getting somebody to respond.
I don't know if he'll respond music wise, but I'm pretty sure he'll go Instagram live or say something like.
You just gotta address it.
I hope not. I hope not.
I don't know if he'll. I mean, I don't really know if he has to make a song.
He don't have to make a song. I mean, I would, but
Right.
get on Instagram Live, nah.
I'm just saying probably
that's not the route I think he should go. As
he gonna get on there, not talking about it at first, see the comments, people spamming it. Oh, you gonna say something about NLE, and then that's when the clip gonna happen. He gonna go off on it.
We missing the fact that he in there dissing a whole set in this bitch too.
But we are gonna give credit where credit is due.
Dang, bro. Yeah, that's crazy.
I ain't even say this perm having name. You just want to bring it top up. Say, bro, man, you irrelevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going.
You're saying Cantrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees.
After being a massive NBA Youngboy fan, NLE Choppa has switched sides and has dissed NBA Youngboy. In his newest track titled KO, Choppa disses NBA Youngboy so bad, Youngboy's mother even came out reacting to NLE Choppa's diss song, but more on that later. In this new song, NLE raps, "You're so bad for the youth, nothing positive you do. You the reasons guys are going after their girls thinking that it's cute. You send guys to do what you wouldn't even do. Role model, you will never fit the shoe. Just a guy with emotion, your aura give me the ick. Guys like you make me sick," which left the entire rap industry speechless, including NBA Youngboy, who was caught off guard. However, Charleston White does agree with NLE Choppa, claiming that Youngboy's music is extremely bad for his listeners.
YB babies ain't money getting. They'll hurt you, kill you, and eat out your icebox as they breaking your house. I'm not battling with childhood like a YB fan. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. This man, YB, sound like he's angry. He wants to his mama. He want to his daddy. He want to his uncle. I don't want to hear that kind of shit. I'm not in pain. I'm a money get. YB babies ain't money get. I don't feel that. That's not soul music. I'm a soulful brother. I'm not in pain. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. Him, you still had that on medication.
Even academics was surprised about NLE taking this route of dissing NBA Youngboy. He would share his thoughts on stream.
Some people would say, call it, you have your third eye open. Some people would call it, yo, a dumb, not smart. Some people would call it fake woke. Some people would call it someone trying to seem deeper than most. Pause. It's kind of like how people, it evokes some of the similar thoughts like how we had about XXXTentacion, where people felt like, you know, he understood life a little bit on a different level. And I think that's what NLE Choppa is aiming for.
With the song then going viral online, every single person in the rap industry reacting, the next morning, NBA Youngboy's own mother would come out and step in. She would go off on NLE Choppa. Like the video if you agree with her.
Today I'm gonna talk about being jealous and being envious. So you wanna make a video dancing around like a ballerina, and then you got a man on his knee, and you're saying Cantrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees on the video, right? Okay, fine. I bet they have another video with that same on his knees, because who gonna even play that stupid ass?
He calling NLE Choppa gay.
You do better. Your head look like a without a rub on top of it. But yet, you want to sit here and try to talk about somebody. You better be lucky. I can't say what I want to say.
Oh,
on Instagram.
This is because Instagram. What she was saying was, bro, who would be so dumb? She was saying, who would be so dumb to sit there and play a role of a fake young boy on his knees? She said, I bet that same dude who's on his knees in that music video, it's a video of him on his knees. Yeah, doing some, yeah. Because she was calling NLE Choppa gay. Okay, yeah, so y'all get it.
NLE Choppa has been gone for around a year. Claiming NLE is jealous of her son's success is an extremely fair point, considering Youngboy is on his first tour in 5 years. With millions of fans willing to pay any ticket price, they were able to extend it another 25 shows. It is so popular, the police even want his tour to end as soon as possible, because the news wrote, the state of Louisiana is allegedly becoming concerned about NBA Youngboy's concert in New Orleans.
They are very concerned about the NBA Youngboy concert. So concerned that even before the concert went forward this weekend, they notified Louisiana Stadium Exposition District, also known as that manages the Superdome and Smoothie King Center. In particular, notified ASM Global that, this is like a really dangerous thing that could have very unforeseen consequences. Now, the response from ASM Global was, we'll hire some security inside, it'll be fine. NOPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity around these concerts that is so, not an if but a when, that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens and revelers.
However, to understand NBA Youngboy's reaction, it's important to understand the backstory between these two rappers. In 2019, NLE was a huge fan of Youngboy because when Youngboy got arrested in 2019, NLE Choppa felt the need to create an entire song for him titled Free Youngboy in hopes of his release. However, everything changed when King Von passed. Youngboy ended up dropping his hit song Bring the Hook in 2022.
I didn't even say this.
Man,
the internet finally knows why NLE Choppa came for NBA Youngboy, and it's deeper than anyone thought. Most fans think this beef started with KO, but truth is, it's been boiling for 3 years. Back in 2021, YB dropped Know Like I Know, and listeners swear those slick bars were low-key aimed at Choppa. Choppa stayed quiet then, but silence don't mean peace. Fast forward to now, he's back with KO, throwing direct smoke at Youngboy and making sure the world knows this ain't no friendly competition. The wild part? He went savage with it. Choppa reportedly bought a billboard right in YB's own neighborhood, plastered with his song cover and the words, "Now it's personal." That move alone got the internet losing its mind. Fans screaming, he really dissing in 4KT's backyard. Meanwhile, YB's been off socials. No reaction, no statement, just that deadly calm before payback. Now everyone's watching like a countdown waiting to explode. So tell me, is YB gonna respond, or did Choppa just checkmate him in his own city? Comment KO if Choppa really stood on business, or 4KT if YB about to flip the board. The internet.
Y'all know that NBA Youngboy can't do like the most still, right, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people over here egging him on, he over like, bro.
Rock steady, born solid definition, hard body. Get your hand up on my pocket, trying to count what you ain't clocking you at least. When I open, when I sleep, feel I'm plotting in my dreams. No, it is what it seems on my discernment, what I lean on. King Kong Kahunas, niggas paying for them shooters. I got chained up puffs, ready to kill your foolers for nothing. Come my belt.
Oh yeah, this definitely my NBA Youngboy.
Nothing fuck a repercussion, pistol whipping to a concussion or a coma. Dogs at your neck, capiche. I was trying to make them chill, think I need a new leash. Yeah, new boy, do boy, he only hit a shoot boy. Massacre niggas planning disasters with his new
Oh, he came to rap though.
I don't even know his spin when he catch a new hat. He repenting for his sins just to do again. Fucked up living
coming out the jacket.
No, he ain't know when he took his soul. His soul was gonna go. He ain't trying to get it back. Wake up and he wanna smack shit. Clap shit. One spot and he don't go back shit. Rap shit. Shoot better than a #1 draft pick. Word to my mother. Fuck that murder talk. Niggas really getting money. Fuck laughing at the bank. I don't see shit funny. Niggas trying to be 100. Ain't even got 100. Bankroll. Can't touch a fuck with none of us. Booker Sugar got a nigga stupid if he think that he can fuck with me. No, I'm a little
Booker Sugar got a nigga stupid if he think he can fuck with me.
Every gun around me got a double D. Touching who? Touching me. Your ass gon' end up under me. Happy we stepping fully the weapons. We ain't worried about it. Give them a blessing. Send them to heaven. We'll swear about it. Blow the counts out your cupcake. Coming to your sister.
Bro, you lying.
To your death date. Every day my birthday. Nigga life 2 lit. Kit Kat 2 sticks 3 clips 4 hit. We ain't confessing for our sins. When we on the pulpit. Your nigga confessed on your man. So you still cool with them fake check fast. Last week that happened. Now you out like nothing happened. Come on. Hey, gangsters, we respect those. Rat niggas hate those. I'm Mr. Give your top game and a halo. Say so they move.
I'm Mr. Give your
when our shoes off. In with the new bitch and you ran through new rules regulated. No love, most hated. Whole game segregated. Bitch, I'm Leo in the Matrix. Got a business, got them shaking. I'm awakened like Lord, look at your baby. I'm pissing off Satan. Assassinated evil. I ain't fucking with you people. Nigga, all you bitches weird. Smile through veneers. You ick, you stink, your pussy on yuck. Stank ass breath on dick while you suck. Your mama wasn't shit. You was born out of luck. She was pregnant with bullshit up in her gut. Of course she gon' slut if she was a slut.
That's crazy.
This ain't safe neither. Yeah, daddy was a bitch. Rat ass snitch. Same fucking tree. When your daddy see you, he be wishing you was me. Pussy, you scared of death, scared to look. Nigga, look when they see it real quick. Everything getting took.
Bro, this is real beef.
Before I pop them, I'ma say pause. Dissecting me ops. Niggas ain't got no balls. Boy, you sweet.
NLE Choppa did not come to play at all. That is crazy, bro. So first off, again, man, with the beat selection, with the beef and the lyrical rap genius type, man, that's crazy. And this is night and day, man. This is totally different from the last joint. This is totally different from the last joint. He actually pulled out that pen, bro, and showed that pen is kind of heavy. NBA Youngboy might have a little trouble on his hands, man.
Rock.
Oh, Ooh, so that's the new disc. That's Media Day. Ooh. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, NBA Youngboy he's finna shred this guy. Yeah. Man. They did cancel the Detroit show, didn't they? Crazy thing is, people was over here trying to get me to get tickets to the Detroit show. Detroit show would have been too crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like NBA Youngboy can't come out here. There would have been some people competing for that. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. People don't like feeling like they ain't the biggest gangster in the city. You can't go to Detroit with it. You know what I'm saying? You can go a lot of other places. You can hit Cali with that. You can hit Florida with that. You can hit Utah. But there's some places that we just don't need an NBA Youngboy concert. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. That's real maturity. That's real maturity.
Chat, you gotta understand that NLE Choppa used to fuck with Youngboy at some point.
Since y'all wanna post anything, you'll post it. Youngboy my favorite rapper.
When beef starts in the rap industry, people choose sides, which is understandable.
Then in June, something happened between you and Quando Rondo, allegedly.
Yeah, he
claimed he hit you in the face of the bottle.
Nah, he ain't hit me.
No.
He ain't hit me.
Okay, he hit somebody.
He hit somebody that was with me.
Fuck NLE Choppa, and I got that fountain, and I'm round Houston. What's up? Niggas know what the fuck going on with me, yeah. You hid behind security and threw a bottle in your head, but you gangster. What?
NLE Choppa was forced to pick a side. Youngboy did.
That nigga Quando Rondo is so fake. But that nigga so fake. If y'all ever want to know what it looked like when somebody trying to play a gangster image, bro, for their rap career, bro, Quando is like, yeah.
And not like that. So he made a diss track. No, like I know.
I hope you know like I know. Gonna die from choosing sides though. This thing ain't what you gonna do. You can fuck out my baby mamas. I don't like them hoes neither.
And NLE knew about the diss track.
Did Youngboy take shots at you on No Like I Know?
Yeah.
When you heard that, what'd you think?
It was funny. I feel like it's not serious when it hit the net. It was entertaining. Good song.
Maybe NLE Choppa was never planning on dissing back. With all the attention that Youngboy is getting right now, it was a good moment for him to diss back.
NLE the Great.
Dante.
Control when
Rakai. That's literally exactly what I was gonna say. Like this is exactly who Quando Rondo remind me of, bro. Rakai. That's so funny that he popped up.
never bow to your knees and do something like that. I can't watch this shit. God.
Chat, you gotta understand that NLE.
No, they hyping that up crazy. All right. Y'all tired of it now? There's one more thing that I want to react to. It's low-key separate, but it's like related, but it's separate. Man, let me take this down. Bro, I be saying this all the time, bro. Y'all know who got the worst taste in women, bro? Y'all know who by far on this planet who has the absolute worst like discernment when it comes to women and choosing a women, bro? I'm trying to think. Should I say a specific? Should I say specific or should I say general? Because if I say general, I'm gonna say athletes, right? Specifically professional athletes. I think professional athletes got by far the worst discernment when it comes to choosing women, bro. But if I had to really put it down to a league, bro, because if I have to be specific, bro, I'm saying NBA players. But why is it, bro, that professional athletes got like terrible discernment when it comes to women, like when it comes to choosing a women, bro? Like I always thought it was weird, bro. Like why everybody in the industry got the same 5 girlfriends and the same 5 exes? Like that'd be the dumbest thing to me, bro. Like y'all, like girl get done dating one dude and then she go ahead and date his teammate and another teammate, bro. Like I just seen something, Sweetie, bro. She dating some soccer player and pretty much using him for his money. I'm over here watching Stephen Curry go through what he going through with his wife. His wife is over there open on the internet talking about she never wanted to be married and be a housewife, and she never wanted, like all this stuff. She wanted to be her own person with her own life and her own thing, bro. Like I'm seeing NBA players, bro, hop on there. Like, you got Michael Porter Jr. He talking about, oh yeah, boom. You know what I'm saying? NBA players having the same, you know what I'm saying? Like NBA players and like, they exes kind of intertwining and stuff like that, bro. And now while I'm over here, hold on, let me pull it up, bro. Because it's just like a bad epidemic that I'm seeing, bro. I done seen it now, bro. You got DeJounte Murray, who plays for the New Orleans Pelicans, bro. And yes. You got DeJounte Murray, bro, dating NBA Youngboy's baby mama. Why do NBA players have such bad discernment when it comes to picking their women? Why do people keep their relationships to the same few people who just spin around to all the people with money, bro? Like what is that, bro? Like, bro, Klay Thompson. Okay, well, hold on. I guess you could say Klay, because like, what is a Klay Thompson doing with a Meg Thee Stallion, bro? Like, it really don't make sense. Like, Klay is like a stale face, monotone. I just want to be at home and watch. I want to watch some Oprah. Like I don't know what type of person Klay Thompson is, bro. But he's not like the flashy, oh, I'm off at the club type like basketball player. He don't even got the type of image. And you have Meg Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about Klay Thompson. But like, bro, like I'm over here just thinking like, why? Like all these people with so much money, bro. And y'all choose the same few females to date, bro. Like, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Like, you could literally have any woman. I seen something on TikTok, bro. I seen something that Chris Brown said on TikTok. Chris Brown said he ain't never gonna marry a woman from America because he's saying that it's a common thought process, not all, but it's a very common thought process in America that, you know what I'm saying, marriage is like a business. And a lot of women are just looking to marry a person with a lot of money and everything so they can divorce them and take half of that money. Now, there's always a prenup, but like some people be dumb and in love. So like, it is what it is. But like, bro, he said he will never marry a woman from the United States. And to be honest, I can't be mad at that take, being somebody who is of highest status as him. You know what I'm saying? But I wish that more people would adopt that mindset of having some discernment and taking your time before you just hop into these dumb relationships with people who ain't thinking twice about you or your well-being. So here's what we about to do. We about to watch this video. You know what I'm saying? We about to watch this video.
An easier way to get that LLC
like,
next to your business name.
I just
Say hello to Taylor Brands. Just go.
He began linking up with Janaya? So let me get this straight. A young boy broke up with Janaya and literally came out and said that she has herpes.
I got herpes and I gave it to me. To tell the truth, that she gave it to me.
Yes,
pay
this
for
is
your love,
NBA
pay for that
Youngboy,
fee.
baby
You're
mom.
telling me DeJounte Murray's first thought is, yeah, I need to bag her? Did y'all even go to the clinic? Nah, bro. These NBA be having weird fetishes, bro. This man DeJounte literally only wanted her because she was a young boy's ex, bro.
Child of D Green with this man. Hey.
Basically, being with DeJounte, as y'all know, he's more of a quiet person. He's more reserved. He doesn't go on, he wasn't going on the internet doing all of that. Y'all don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Y'all don't know how this man acts behind closed doors. This is what I want to do. Either you like it or you don't. If you don't like it, okay, let me know that in the beginning so I can go ahead and go about my business.
DeJounte Murray is going outside. Mama!
Klay Thompson and Meg is a ticking time bomb.
Bro, I call all these things months before it happens, bro. You decided to wife NBA Youngboy's baby mama? What did you think was gonna happen? No, DeJounte Murray is crying that his girl is going out to the clubs. Did you really think you were about to turn a hoe into a housewife? Nigga, she does not care that you're in the NBA. She's already been in the NBA.
Huh?
Well, the NBA has already been inside of her.
Mama!
Like, I honestly feel sorry for you, bro, but I guess you're finally getting that reality check, bro. You know it's bad when niggas are posting full novels on Instagram, bro.
Help me!
Let me read through this as fast as possible, bro. The fact that y'all went from, oh, she changed and living a great life and got away, then boom, he only mad she outside? You wouldn't be mad if you living and got a family with the person that you've been asking for years to be real on what they want, and they say they want a family and not be in clubs no more cause it's old? Then say they going to Houston to work and see family, but end up lying to me and avoiding me while in clubs unannounced. Y'all fans are sick. I want the best for that girl and just want to be left alone from this. Y'all mad y'all can't bully me and accept the truth. Why wouldn't I be mad? She is sacrificing her son missing school for being in the club and shaking ass.
No!
And our kids having to be stuck in her mama house when she never communicated to being in clubs. At least send the kids with their daddy and not your mama.
Mama!
Y'all got it. Y'all know the girl best self was with me.
Okay.
Okay, bro, I'm not reading the rest of that. Y'all can pause, but y'all get the point. So Youngboy's baby mom lied to DeJounte Murray.
Ouch!
Saying that she flew out to Houston for work.
Sure.
Yeah, we all know what type of work she was getting, bro. She definitely cheated on you, my nigga. I don't know what you expected, gang. Like, bro, these niggas will never learn, bro. No, I don't feel sorry for you, bro. You could have wife and got any girl pregnant, bro. Anybody. But you chose Youngboy's baby mama. Literally, bro, that's all she's known for. No talent. John Stockton.
Now, mind y'all, I'm not agreeing with the way that he is referring to this young lady. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying very impartial on that. So everybody gonna have their own views on this young lady and stuff like that. I do believe that you should not judge anybody very harshly, especially nowadays. I believe you should not judge anybody harshly without knowing them. So I don't know her demeanor and her temperaments and stuff like that. I just know that this ain't a good look. So like anytime that he say things like she got no talent, or he call her like a hoe and nothing like that, I'm not agreeing with it. That's not what I'm laughing at. All right. I'm laughing at straight delivery. So, y'all should know that, bro. Y'all should know that. I shouldn't have had to explain that.
And now you're suddenly confused that she's lying to you and she's back in clubs? Like, bro, these NBA niggas cannot be this stupid, bro. Yeah, and you really posted the Instagram like we would give a fuck. Bro, nobody cares.
That is true.
Ouch. This is who you decided to be with. Now, I already knew y'all was in a toxic relationship. Y'all was breaking up, getting back together. She done threw you a birthday party, this and that. Bro, she literally pulled up the Youngboy's concert like a couple months ago, bruh. John Stockton. Like, why are you crying to Instagram, bro? Like, we can help.
Help me!
She's for the streets.
Chill with the clubs. Shit. I'm probably never gonna go out again.
Okay.
Nah, bro. DeJounte Murray is getting a good piece of that humble pie, bro. Of course she's gonna lie to you and say she wants a family, bro. That's what they do. That's a manipulation tactic, bro. That's how they gain your trust. That's how they gain your loyalty. But as soon as her thought friends call her and tell her to come outside, she's going. She's always going. And you are trapped, buddy, because you decided to give her a baby. There's no way out of this one.
Inside. A little bit short, but right back. Ooh.
remind you, DeJounte Murray is going through all this while he's recovering from an injury, bro.
What happened? DeJounte down.
You can only imagine all the stress that he's going through, bruh. But no, wait! Youngboy's baby mama responded to DeJounte Murray?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Bro, what's
just by
wrong with
thinking
my
about
premium,
it.
bro?
Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation.
I gotta email them.
She says, I just find it funny how I'm all of this, but it was okay for you to move to Vegas, have me and my kids on a plane, Friday and Sunday just to come visit you because you decided you didn't like New Orleans and did not want to train there? If he didn't tear his Achilles, he would obviously still be in New Orleans. She said if it wasn't for my grandmother coming to help me in New Orleans, I don't know where my mental would be, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, shit.
How did we find our way back to each other
That's a good
after
card
we
to
broke
pull.
up the
Let's
first
put a mental
time?
health card.
I think it was always, like I said, me being the bigger person, being more mature. I always like.
You ran back. That's what he told. That's what he telling y'all. He ran back. They would break up. She lived her best life. You sat at the crib. You got lonely. And you ran back. It's all right though. It's all right though, bro.
If I fuck with you, it's all love, good or bad. I always try to make sure it's good. So she was doing her thing.
John Stockton.
I was doing my thing. But I was in a relationship all day, girl. So
She said I literally cried at dinner telling you how I felt.
Sure.
And did you care? No. And I also told you that night that you were a narcissist, remember?
Bro, I can't stand that word, bro. I cannot stand that word, bro. Cause what you mean, narcissist, bro? Like what you be talking about sometimes, bro? Like, bro, I cannot stand that word. Is top 10 one of the most misused words of like the 2020s, bro. Oh my god, bro. Somebody do one thing you don't like, you just call him a narcissist, bro. You gonna win the argument.
Like, y'all just think like I just get with it and just bust it wide open and I tell up, bring it back. No. Like
sure.
I'm gonna give y'all an example with DeJounte. Okay. So he flew me to Seattle. I had a hosting in the Bahamas. From the Bahamas, I went to Miami, got my hair done. From Miami, I went to Seattle. From Seattle, he picked me up from the airport. We got back to the hotel room and like he was on the bed and I sat on the like.
Oh, they
couch
met
by the
in the
window,
club?
and I sat there so long that he asked me, "You're gonna sleep on the couch? Like you're going to sit on that couch all night?" But y'all, it was like I was like, I don't know this nigga. Like who is this? I don't know him. And I'm like, just go
But
get
you're
it.
on his couch. You're on his couch though.
I love you.
Why don't you get there?
But not for real. Like I'd be shy. Did he take me on a date when I went to Seattle? Yeah, he did. And we actually imagine fucking that. We got in fucking to it. Very first time I went to it. Whoa. Red flags. Okay, long story short. Long story short. He flew me to Seattle and then thank you guys for the gift. I don't know if it was the second day. I think it was the second day. It was like getting like afternoonish, evening type. Probably was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Anyways, long story short, he left and he was like, he had to go give his daughter a bath. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And then I was sitting at the hotel and I was sitting at the hotel for fucking hours, bro. And I'm like, now I'm mad because where the fuck you at? Like, why the fuck would you fly me all the way down here and just like leave me in this fucking room? Anyways, long story short, he comes back and he had like a boat planned for us that night or whatever. And so he mad at me because I'm mad because he left me in the motherfucking room. How you mad at me because I'm mad that you left me in the room? Make it make sense. So, mind you, I didn't know him, so I wasn't just trying to like, well, I never really just, I'm not confrontational. Like, I don't do that. Like, I'm not a person that's about to be like, nigga, you had me fucked up. Like, I just go silent. Like, I go silent and then, like, you kind of catch my drift. But I'm not an arguer. I don't like arguing. Okay. That's not me. But he ended up getting mad because I was mad. And he was like, I told you I had to go, give my daughter a bath. I'm like, okay, that's fine, But we went on a boat and then we were crossing the street. And I felt like, why are you walking ahead of me? You're supposed to be walking on the side of me. If we're crossing the streets, don't be walking ahead of me. Walk right fucking here. but I guess he was mad, so he was speed walking.
His
Speed walked to the
priorities
fucking
is
boat,
fucked up.
got on a boat, and then we just had like a long talk of stuff. Mind you, I didn't know him, so we just had like a long talk about shit. And then we got off the boat, and then the next day, I went home.
Please, just keep it cool.
I thought she said though that her daughter needed a bath though. I'm so confused. So did you go home to give your daughter a bath or not? Did you hop on a boat when your daughter needed a bath? That's some dirty shit, bro.
You feel like you can drop stuff, but so can I. I was there supporting you at every game, every event. Anything dealing with you, I was right there when nobody else was. Oh my gosh, bro. She's really trying to pull this sympathy card. I can't change what happened to you as a child. Mama! Whoa. I know it hurt you, but I didn't create that pain. But I was left trying to pick up the pieces because, believe it or not, I actually love you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, DeJounte. Look what you got yourself into, bro. She's now blaming your childhood trauma on the reason that she lied to you and snuck out to the club. Ouch! That's tough! This is called gaslighting, ladies and gentlemen.
You know that wasn't your girl, gang. That wasn't your girl. That shit hit that nigga like a wrecking ball. Trust me, bro. Trust me. And by the way, his friends are some fake-ass friends. If they never told him the shit he's learning now 4 years ago. This telling us that.
No
bro,
cap.
You know you're not really her type, right? Like, nigga, you're like a square nigga that's not a gangster. You're not toting. You're not doing this. Like, she like toting.
If your friends wouldn't tell you no real shit like that, bro, bro, and them, they're not your friends. Bro, and them, they're not your. If your friends would not tell you the shit that you not seeing, bro, them not your friends, bro. I promise you, they not. Nobody who actually mess with you tough the long way, who want to see you do good, should ever let you sit in a situation like that. So really analyze the people who you got around you, bro. Anybody who was real would have said something if they was like, you know, y'all two don't really line up.
Scammers, hood niggas that be in the club popping it. That somebody should have told this nigga.
With me being hype, liking to hang out with my friends, party, whatever the case may be, people felt like that relationship wasn't good because she's this way and he's that way. So I felt like I had to kind of dull myself down just to make it look good for y'all. Your partner acts like this. Why do you act like this?
You know what she's trying to say? He's out the way, lay back, low key.
Right.
I like to be loud. I want to be in the club showing my ass, and I want attention from niggas.
What was wrong to say?
I feel bad for him, but he wifed up NBA Youngboy's baby moms.
What was wrong to say?
She's literally complaining that she gotta chill and not embarrass you. So what? Nigga, don't.
You talking about the? You talking about
like
the? I can't.
You don't want to go out.
I
He
can't
lame.
change you.
You know how these chicks is.
Thing that she said.
for you too.
Not
can't
more than I
change your
checked up on
password.
you. Because you was out, you know, I don't party. So, you know, she was out hosting, partying, lit with her friends.
But like I said, DeJounte Murray,
And look at her, bro.
nobody feels sorry
look
for
at her,
you,
bro.
bro. You wanted to set.
She look you.
I gotta be like him because he don't want to go out. He lame.
Hey, look it.
You know how these
Hold
chicks
on.
is.
You gotta see it. When he said that, she was like she started dancing, like on some like as long as he know. Look at this.
up on you too.
Bro.
Not more than I checked up on you. Because you was out, you know, I don't party.
Bro.
So, you know, she was out hosting, partying,
She getting a kick out
lit
of
with
that.
her friends.
But
She
like
just
I
licking her
said,
lips thinking
DeJounte
about it.
Murray, nobody feels sorry for you, bro.
She said,
you
long
wanted
as you
to
know.
settle
Hey,
down with
the head
NBA Youngboy's
Long as
baby
you know.
mama. And you really thought this wasn't gonna be toxic? You thought she was gonna be a homebody housewife?
Bro,
Like, I genuinely don't understand it, bro. Ain't no way y'all are this lost and can't discover a new Pokemon. DeJounte Murray really thought he was different. He really thought he was him. You thought she was gonna settle down, bro. If anything, now she's just gonna put you on child support.
As we get old, our feelings change. I pay for therapy because my thoughts ahead of me.
Oh. Yeah, bro. Y'all see what I mean, bro? Like NBA players, bro, they just got like the worst discernment ever, hands down. Like it's not even close. It's not even close, bro. So yeah, like I don't know what it is. You know what? Actually, I do. I got a theory. Because I always got to theorize about something, right? So boom, right? You get money before you find a woman who is down to earth. What is that? That means that you can't really assess if the person who you messing with is messing with you because of the fact that you got money, or because they messing with you because they actually, like, you know what I'm saying, like really like you. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. When you get money too soon, that literally can happen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the relationships that last, boom. You know what I'm saying? They was, you know what I'm saying, like guy meets girl when they was down. You know what I'm saying? Guy elevates his life, girls on the same path. You know what I'm saying? They both elevate their lives. Boom. They making money together. Now they can just grow together, knowing dang well that if, you know what I'm saying, whether rich or broke, whether for sickness or in health, you know what I'm saying, brokenness or wealth, you know what I'm saying, like that person is going to be down. If you get money before finding love, GG's, bro, you ain't never going to fully be able to really know if that person like is with you for the money or if that person is with you for you. And that's really crazy. That's really sad, bro. Like really, that should tell all y'all something though, bro. Like don't be trying to race to get rich. You're going to get rich, and I promise you things is going to be just as confusing, if not more confusing, bro. You're going to realize, dang, why, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be wondering, dang, why women give me this type of attention now, stuff like that. Now that I got a name. Oh, dang. Now it's like everybody want to be my friend. Now it's like, bro, get your circle. Let getting rich be a slow grind. Don't try to make it so fast. Don't try to make it too fast. The best thing about getting to a destination, bro, is that just as much as you driving forward, you know what I'm saying, you looking at where you going, you also got to look on the sides to you too. You got to understand who with you, who on your left side, who on your right side. You got to check your mirrors, who behind you. You know what I'm saying? You got to check the speedometer. How fast we going? Is y'all keeping up? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things to consider when you're on that grind of success. And if you live it too fast, bro, you're going to get there and you're going to be so confused. You're going to be like, where am I, bro? You're going to be out there in space and ain't nobody going to tell you how to navigate that new world that you in, bro. Like, promise you, let it be a slow grind. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey to get where you want to be in life, bro. Look up, see who made it and who didn't. See who was calling you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, I bet, in your phone right now. There's a lot of people on my phone right now. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? You don't call them, they ain't calling you. And you just ain't going to hear from them. It's okay. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them people take up headspace. You know what I'm saying? You don't let them people take up no headspace. You know what I'm saying? If I was rich, them very people who don't call my phone now can't call my phone when I'm rich. For damn sure can't ask me for nothing. For shit show can't ask me for shit. Bro. Man. Look it. I'm just saying, make sure you're paying attention to who around you. All my peoples who want to be rich, all my peoples who want to be successful, make a name for themselves and everything, bro. Pay attention to who calls you. Pay attention to who check in on you. Pay attention to who invites you out. Call the people who call you. Invite who invites you. Work with the people who is willing to work with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And for damn sure, if they wasn't with you from day one, tax them. Tax them. If they want your services, if they want you to work for them, if they want you to do anything, if they want your services, tax them. Don't be afraid to set your value. Like what? Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anything that you do not be afraid to tell people that you know your worth, bro. That's the most scariest thing, bro. Don't sit there and gloat either. I ain't gonna lie. The most dangerous person in the room is not the one who sits there and gloats about what they got. It's the person that just be silent. They'll tell you what it is, and they'll wait for your reaction, and they just unbothered by it. If I told you I need 10K to perform at your show, LXL Reyes needs 10K to perform at your show, I'm going to sit there after I say the number. And if you sit here and tell me you ain't worth that, I don't even pay 10K. Why would I pay you 10K? Because if you don't pay me 10K, I'm not going to perform. And then on top of that, you're gonna pay me the 10K. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna perform. People are not gonna boo. People gonna nod their heads. People gonna be out there jumping to these songs. And after that, you're gonna realize exactly why it was 10K. So it's up to you at the end of the day if you're gonna pay it or not. I'm not tripping. I know my worth. And that's just simple. Very minimal words, very calm, very level demeanor. I ain't gotta sit here and argue with nobody. If you arguing with somebody, you know what I'm saying, about your worth, you're not arguing with them. You arguing with yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be people in this world that feel like they don't know your worth. There were some people who wouldn't have even bought a Youngboy ticket, you know what I'm saying, for $100, for $150. Y'all don't think a Youngboy ticket worth $150? That's your opinion. But Youngboy done ran up 10 mil. You know what I'm saying? So there's always gonna be disputes on that. But know yourself, bro. Know yourself, know your own worth and everything like that, bro. And you're right. It should already be like that. You got to make that mindset like a habit. You know what I'm saying? You got to make that mindset a habit, because if you truly do not believe that you deserve to go where you're going and get to where you're headed in life, if you don't feel like you deserve to be there, you're just going to mess it up. I'm going to just be honest with you, you're going to mess it up. Same thing with relationships. You know what I'm saying? If you over here praying, oh, I want to meet a girl who's X, Y, and Z and has this quality and that quality and this quality and looks like this and da. Make sure that you're ready for when that person walk across your, you know what I'm saying, walk across your path. You could pray for the person that you want in life all you want. You know what I'm saying? You could pray for the partner that you want all you want, bro. But if you're not ready, like if you have not built yourself into the person that person needs, they just gonna keep walking right on by you. You want a woman who is emotionally mature, has got her stuff together, and you know what I'm saying, got her things figured out, got her own place, got her own car, and don't need you for nothing. Bro, you better have your life together your damn self. I'm talking about you better be in the gym. You better know where you going in life. Even if you ain't all the way there, you better know where you going in life. You better have a plan step by step. You better be emotionally mature your damn self. You better be able to have a conversation. You better be very flexible and be able to enter a multitude of rooms with old girl. You know what I'm saying? You better be able to integrate in that lifestyle and be able to allow her to integrate into yours. And you better still have something that you can teach that woman too. You better fall into your role. I think a lot of people be meeting their soulmates and just don't be ready for them. Man. But yeah, bro. No. I don't want to yap y'all heads off and nothing like that, bro. But I always try to end off stuff on like a kind of like a knowledgeable or like a wholesome note and everything like that. And I ain't gonna lie, my dog D Green, he kind of messed that up. So I had to give it to y'all myself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Before I go, bro, is there anybody in chat? You know what I'm saying? Anything in chat that I missed? Anything that y'all want to talk about? Any final thoughts on anything, bro? Just let me know. So today we had a little brief talk about mental health too. Like I said at the beginning, if I ask you, hey, how are things going? How are things, you know what I'm saying? If I ask you how things going today, how things doing and stuff like that, bro, I'm really asking. You could really put like how it's really going, good or bad or anything. Y'all can let me know in the chat. Y'all can always let me know in the chat. Anything y'all ever want to talk about, bro, this is a safe spot, bro. LXL Unxverse is a safe spot, bro. Get your rocks off. Anything, bro. I ain't going to judge you. Trust me, I'm the last one who's going to judge you. It's all about how you decide to do you. Don't talk about it. Be about it. A no-nonsense type lifestyle. Yeah. Stop arguing with people, y'all. Stop arguing with people, bro. Make it so that your principles and your morals and your values are non-negotiable. Somebody shouldn't be able to negotiate with you based off of your worth and your value and your morals, bro. Really keep your foundation like this. And I can tell you could really do that, bro, if God is within your if God is your foundation. Skip within your foundation. God got to be your foundation, bro. So with that being said, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I had fun. I think it was a good show and everything like that, bro. I think I'm going to hop up off of here like a little bit early and stuff like that, bro. Yeah, we ain't going to get a full 2 hours today. But it's all right, though. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed kicking it with y'all, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I really do appreciate everybody in chat, bro. Hey, we hit double digits. We hit double-digit viewers today, too, bro. Like, by the way, I just want to say, like, I appreciate y'all for that, bro. Yeah, I seen it. We did it a couple times, bro. Like, yeah, people was popping up in here and stuff like that. So, like, I appreciate all my regulars. You know what I'm saying? Nisha Shanae, Malicious, Mimi. I be seeing a couple more people too. But y'all had the chat jumping today for sure. Y'all had the chat jumping today. Man, so I appreciate it, man. Yeah. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate y'all. Without further ado though, I'm gonna go ahead, y'all, and start signing off, man. I love y'all. I just want to let y'all know I love y'all. Every single one of y'all who are watching this, I love y'all. Just know somebody out there does care about y'all, even if it's just me, or even I know it ain't just me. I know there's a plethora of people out there who cares about you. Just know that you do have a purpose, and just know that God loves you and God is always watching you. And if you're still on this planet and you was blessed to be able to wake up with another healthy day, to be able to breathe, go out there, live your life, and do what you got to do, man, I just want you to know he ain't finished with you yet. God is not finished with you yet. There's a bigger plan in place. Follow your purpose. Start off by doing what you love. Pray. Talk to God. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. And just let the rest of it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, follow. Build your relationship with God. Eventually, you start hearing that voice real clear. So, yeah, if you feel like there's holes in your life, if you feel like there's holes in your heart, areas that need to be restored, fill it with God. And God going to put the places in there that it's going to put the things in there that it needs to be in there. You know what I'm saying? Things that's going to help you be a better person. Things that's going to really fulfill you in life. And you're going to realize it's not about a dollar amount. Or it's not about how many friends you got. Or how many women you can get. Or how many bodies you got. Your purpose is going to be way more higher and divine. So, with that being said, always remember, know your worth. Know who you are. Know your morals. Make God your foundation. With that being said, it's LXL. This is the LXL Unxverse show. I'm going to be signing out, y'all. Y'all be easy. Stay safe. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Midi Lab Thursdays. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. If you're on the East Coast, I'm going to see you at 10. If you're on the Pacific time, I'm going to see you at 7. But I want to see you right back on this channel in this live, okay? All right, now. Y'all know the drill. Y'all already know the drill.
Remember the bed sheets I told a story used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I told a story used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. LXL for living Excel, see that's the acronym. I don't wanna be the one to tell them, but you gotta be adamant. Without the hedge funds, 401ks and retirement. My mama said that I had a talent for seeing what's happening. Ain't no quick fix that exists. I grabbed the Allen wrench, took tennis for I pop champagne to see who stayed the same. Wasn't done for me for that charge, so why you in my face? That life could leave them handicapped, just like a parking space. Songs like this can't be one take, they take me a couple of days. Should've put my trust all in Jesus, I put it all in the face. Fortune is so hard to digest, I mean look at my face. Better than that bridge, cause when I walk, it would start to rain. I woke up the other day like it's another day, and I can't really be on that because I stand out. The ones who needed me, I look back and stuck my hand out. Pride gon' always get in the way, they don't want handouts. Never had a whole lot of friends, they never understand consequences do exist. Then why you doing things? Y'all be acting like I started off with a sense. I never saw myself as better than the rest of the kids. Remember the bed sheets I told a story used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I told a story used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Your blessings are your own, can't give them to no man. Can't help everybody, I'm not bigger than the program. Music for the soul, and I should've made a slow jam. And I could really hit that note, cure me like antidote. I know some people using that substance without control, numbing the physicals while enhancing the intangibles. A father who talked down on his kids, he ain't man enough. Results, he bought a brick at 13, thought he was manning up. Outside in the body, sneaking outside through the window. By the time I hit high school, I bought my first iPhone. The girls thought I was trouble, always on my head, but falling down's the name of the game. When you're growing up, hopeful hopefully my memory serves. I keep my day ones close to me like feet to the earth. If I don't need to jump, tell me how I calm my nerves. Well, that's what church does. I'm trying to hop in my word like it was double dutch, steady spinning. They don't want to see you happy, they rather see with damage. Too many things in mind at once, it's hard to manage. Easy to look at someone else that they got an advantage, but there's no need to panic. Remember the bed sheets I tore a store used to be cotton, but nowadays they creative as so. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I tore a store used to be cotton, but nowadays they creative as so. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real.